Let's say it's Sunday night and you go look at your calendar for your Monday morning at work. You look at it and you go, oh, that's not what I left, what I had planned. You know how now have two long meetings, very challenging, back to back with no interval. Not what you had planned for because you know you're not a morning person. That is not good for me. I am not at my best during that time. Today, let's explore what is optimum for you. What's the block of time that's optimum? What's the interval of the events that you want? And how much recovery time do you need? Welcome to Great Transition Strategies Monday Morning Stand-Up. 5 minutes to get your week off to a great start and potentially give you something to help make you a more effective leader so you can love what you do. We all want to be effective, and there is a structure that is effective for us. So let's examine that structure, the block of time, the interval, how long it is, and what you need to recover. I have the whiteboard to help us out. As I go through this, I'm using myself as an example. I want you to use yourself. What's the block of time where you are the best? Morning person, after lunch, evening, night. You ask your high school student or a college student, what's their best time? They're going to tell you the nighttime. Never worked that well for me. I'm a morning person. That's why this has a dark blue around it. I am a morning person. That's where I am most effective. Name it. Where are you most effective? And if it's something in between, then choose it. But what's the time where you're most effective? That's the first part. Next, what's the interval where you're most effective? Are you a 30-minute person, 45, hour, 90, 2 hours? If you're a 2-hour person, you could focus for 2 hours. God bless you. Good for you that you could do that. I am a maximum of 90 minutes, 60 to 90 minutes. Once I get to that 90-minute interval, I feel like I'm pushing. And I'll even use these terms in my head. Oh, okay, I can get this done. I can power through this. Probably not great. You don't want to be powering through those things. You want to be effective. A good gauge, when you're in a meeting, when do you start looking at your watch or looking at your phone? What's the time interval? That might be an indication for you. Something to think about here is not only when you're most effective as far as the block and the interval, that's when you're most effective. When do you need to be most effective? If you're in an industry where you have a global team in different time zones, some folks in India or Europe, you might need to be effective here. What makes sense for you? Realize, when do I need to be effective and when am I most effective? All right, last one. Recovery. What's the interval between events? What's the time that's optimum for you? Say it. I am good with 15 minutes in between. 15 minutes, get some notes, what happened, reset, get focused for what's next, I'm in. 15 minutes is fine. 30 minutes is really optimum. That's luxurious. What is it for you? Are you a person that go back to back, no problem? Or do you need more time? Define it. What have you just done now? You have just gone through and put together what's optimum. Here's the time. I'll say it for me. I'm a morning person. If I could do an hour to 90 minutes, I'm good. Minimum of 15, maximum of 30 minutes in between events. Extend that to the day. Really, it looks like 4 one-hour sessions with 30 minutes in between is a day where I can cruise. Does that mean I set every day up like that? No, because you can't. You cannot set every day up that's optimal. Sometimes you have those 5 sessions and you don't have enough time in between. But I don't do that for 5 days a week. You do that when you have to and realize, oh, I'm outside of my limits. I'm starting to push myself here. I'm not going to be as effective as I possibly need to be. What about you? What's optimum for you? The block of time, the interval, and the recovery time. What does that look like for you for an entire day? What do you need to do when you're pushing those limits to get back into your limits? Thanks for listening. Hope you found that helpful. See you next Monday morning, 8:30. Have a great week.